welcome to Oweleketv. My name is Antonia Nwokolo. The news headlines. PDP, LP, NNPP considers forming merger. Nigerian Oil marketers enlist with Dangote Petroleum Refinery. On the foreign scene, Senator Marco Rubio officially endorses Trump for GOP presidential nomination. And in sports, Super Eagles open African Cup of Nations with 1-1 draw against Equatorial Guinea.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. Now the news in details. As the nation gears up for the 2027 general elections, major political realignments are taking shape, with indications pointing to deliberations among the People's Democratic Party, Labour Party, and New Nigeria People's Party regarding the creation of a unified mega party. Reports suggest that this strategic alliance aims to challenge the dominance of the current ruling party, the All Progressives Congress. Confirmation of these plans emerged during an interview on Channels Television featuring political economist Professor Pat Utomi. In the interview, Professor Utomi discussed the intentions behind the coalition, revealing that candidates from these parties who participated in the 2023 presidential election have agreed in principle to form a mega party. Professor Utomi provided insights into the negotiations and strategic discussions that culminated in the formation of the APC in 2014. The proposed unification of the PDP, LP, and NNPP represents a significant political development, setting the stage for potential changes in the political landscape ahead of the upcoming elections. The strategic alliance seeks to unify opposition forces, creating a strong contender to the APC. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has unwaveringly addressed his detractors, affirming that their efforts to undermine him will be ineffective. This assertion came during Wike's New Year visit to his loyalists and former Rivers chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Felix Obwa, at Omoko in Oga Egbema Ndoni local government area over the weekend. Wike, former governor of Rivers State, was accompanied by the Minister of Petroleum in the state, Henneken Lokobiri, and other prominent figures. The visit received a warm welcome from a large assembly of supporters at Obwa's country home. The minister's confident remarks signal a strong resolve in the face of opposition, and his engagement with loyal supporters and political allies evidences the continuation of his political journey. In a recent operation, the Nigerian Army successfully apprehended two individuals, 18-year-old Michael Atanda and 58-year-old Adigun Olatunji, for attempting to smuggle a substance believed to be cannabis into the country. Acting on credible intelligence, troops intercepted the suspect's Sienna 2001 model space bus along the Balogun border in Ogun State. A thorough search of the vehicle led to the discovery of 296 wraps of a substance suspected to be marijuana, cleverly concealed in various compartments. Preliminary investigations revealed that the illicit substance originated from Benin Republic, passing through Ilara border communities en route to Ifo, Ogun State. The transnational drug traffickers had spent 5 months concealing the substance for delivery to their clients. Both suspects, who are residents of Ilara Imeko in Afun local government area of Ogun State, were promptly taken into custody for further necessary actions. According to reports, the troops resisted a 12 million naira bribe offered by the syndicate during the operation. Recovered items from the suspects include a Benin Republic national ID card, a Nigerian national ID card, 2 small ITEL mobile phones, a Benin Republic driver's license, local charms, amongst others. Let's go on a short break. We will be right back.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleke.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. In a heart-wrenching incident, tragedy befell a family in Abuja as bandits killed Nahiba Al-Qadriya, a 400-level biological science student at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. Nabiha, who was kidnapped 2 weeks ago, was murdered on Friday, leaving her siblings, including Najiba, 500-level quantity surveying student, and Nadhira, 300-level zoology student, and 3 others, still in the grip of the kidnappers. The incident has ignited outrage nationwide, evident in the trending hashtag Najiba and her sisters on social media. Citizens are calling on security agencies to intensify efforts in rescuing the remaining hostages and bringing the perpetrators to justice. The ordeal commenced on December 26, 2023, when bandits abducted Alhaji Mansour Al-Qadriya and his 6 children from their home in the Buhari Area Council of Abuja. During the abduction, the kidnappers fatally shot Alhaji Mansour's brother, Abdul Fattah, who had alerted the police. After holding the family captive for over a week, the kidnappers initially demanded a 60 million naira ransom. However, following Nabiya's murder, they raised their demand to a staggering 100 million naira. This has prompted family and well-wishers to scramble for funds, with pleas for assistance flooding social media platforms. The news of Nabiha's death has sparked criticism towards the Nigerian government and security agencies. The captain of the ocean-going vessel MT Kali, arrested in Bayelsa State, has stunned security agents and reporters by claiming ignorance of the contents of the ship. Captain David Adeboye, while fielding questions, expressed bafflement at how the vessel, which was supposed to be filled with diesel, that is, automated gas oil, ended up containing stolen crude oil. Operatives of Tantita Security Services Nigeria Limited and the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps in Bayelsa State arrested the vessel loaded with 200,000 liters of stolen crude oil, sparking an investigation into the incident. During the parade of the crew members and local accomplices, Captain Adeboye explained that they were initially test running the vessel when they received a directive to head to Bayelsa State. He stated that the vessel had undergone maintenance in Lagos for over a year before setting sail. Adeboye, who mentioned their boss simply as Niyi, indicated that they were instructed to test run the vessel for 10 miles to ensure its fitness for a long journey. However, the original plan to load automated gas oil switched to crude oil, leaving him perplexed. TSSNL Director of Operations and Technical, Waredi Eniswo, shared that the vessel was intercepted while stealing crude oil from the Peniton oil field in southern Ijo, Bayelsa. Eniswo noted that MT Kali had been on TSSL's watch list due to previous illegal operations. The Nigerian Union of Teachers, Federal Capital Territory Wing, has directed primary school teachers to resume their suspended strike starting from Monday, January 15, 2024, until further notice. This decision follows an emergency meeting of the State Wing Standing Committee, and the communique was dated January 12, 2024. The NUT FCT Chairman Abdullahi Shafas, the State Secretary Mrs. Margaret Jethro, and the Publicity Secretary Ibukun Adekeye co-signed the communique. The union also called on secondary school teachers to join the strike from January 22, 2024, if the demands of primary school teachers were not met before January 19, 2024. The union had initially embarked on an indefinite strike on September 11, 2023, demanding the implementation of a 40% peculiar allowance and payment of 25 months minimum wage arrears, among others. The strike was suspended for 6 weeks, expiring on November 7, 2023. However, the union alleges that nothing positive has taken place and therefore has resumed the strike due to the failure of the minister and area council chairman to attend to their demands. The communique expresses the union's displeasure at the unwillingness of the area council chairman to pay the teachers' entitlements and delays in the minister's intervention. It urges parents to keep their children at home starting from today, January 15, 2024. The resumption of the strike highlights the continuing tensions between teachers and educational authorities over pay and working conditions in the FCT. In a pivotal move, 7 oil marketers in Nigeria have formally registered with the Dangote Petroleum Refinery to facilitate the lifting and distribution of refined petroleum products generated by the $20 billion plant. Confirming these developments, the Major Oil Marketers Association of Nigeria, representing dealers in the country, affirmed on Sunday that the registration procedure has been completed. Once commercial terms are finalized, they anticipate initiating the distribution of fuel procured from the Dangote facility. Similarly, the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria revealed plans to confer with the Dangote Refinery management this week to iron out the terms for product loading. Likewise, the Petroleum Products Retail Outlets Owners Association of Nigeria indicated that Petron has been in discussions with the multi-billion-dollar refinery to secure product supply. The 7 major marketers embracing this milestone include 11 Corn Oil, Adova, MRS Oil Nigeria, OVH Energy Marketing Limited, Total Nigeria, and NNPP Retail. The major oil marketers, through the Major Oil Marketers Association of Nigeria, have ensured their participation in the Dangote Refinery distribution network. Up next are stories on the foreign scene after the break.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleketv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. On the foreign scene, on the eve of the Iowa caucuses, Senator Marco Rubio has publicly endorsed former President Donald Trump for the Republican Party's presidential nomination. Rubio took to social media to make the announcement. He highlighted his past collaborations with Trump during his time in the White House, citing achievements such as expanded child tax credit and tough sanctions on countries like Cuba and Venezuela. He emphasized Trump's leadership style, characterizing it as resistant to special interests and unblocked by bureaucratic hurdles. The senator acknowledged that despite his previous criticisms of Trump, he now supports the former president because he believes Trump's leadership is essential to address the challenges created by the current administration under President Joe Biden. Rubio stated it's time to get on with the work of beating Biden and saving America. Rubio's endorsement received criticism on social media due to his past comments and differences with Trump. In the 2016 presidential election, Rubio ran against Trump and criticized him as an embarrassment and a con artist. Trump, in turn, gave Rubio the nickname Little Marco. In entertainment, more than 2 years after Sultan's passing, his friend and colleague Tubaba continues to honor his memory. On his Instagram page, Tubaba shared a touching tribute, reminiscing about their friendship and times that had significantly influenced his life. In his post, Tubaba reflected on the earlier phases of their careers when they were both rising stars in the African and Nigerian music scene. He recalled how Sultan, despite achieving success, wouldn't easily embrace the new cats in the industry, maintaining a commitment to his principles. Tubaba conveyed his deep appreciation for the impactful moments and shared memories of Sultan. He implied that there were many stories yet to be shared, especially as the new year approached. Sultan, a renowned musician, passed away on July 11, 2021, after a struggle with a form of cancer affecting the throat. The Nigerian music industry and fans continue to remember him for his contributions and legacy. And in sports, in the opening fixture of the 2023 African Cup of Nations campaign in Ivory Coast, Nigeria's Super Eagles faced Equatorial Guinea, resulting in a 1-1 draw. The match kicked off at 3 p.m. Nigerian time with notable players like Victor Osimhen, Moses Simon, and Alex Iwobi leading Nigeria's attack. And just before we go, here's a recap of the headlines. PDP, LP, NNPP considers forming merger. Nigerian Oil marketers enlist with Dangote Petroleum Refinery. On the foreign scene, Senator Marco Rubio officially endorses Trump for GOP presidential nomination. And in sports, Super Eagles open African Cup of Nations with 1-1 draw against Equatorial Guinea. And that's the package on our news bulletin. Kindly follow us on all our social media platforms at Oweleketv. Our website is www.oweleketv.tv. I am Antonia Nwokolo. Thank you for watching.